What's up, y'all? So I woke up today, forgot it was Sunday, and I realized it was Sunday. I'm like, oh yay, I get to trade. And then, yeah, I'm gonna just stop right there. That was a lie. I wasn't like, oh yeah, I get to trade. I was like, oh fuck, I need to trade. And that's the problem, cause this shit is starting to feel like a chore, and I don't like it. But I'm gonna just let consistency and time do its thing, and I'm gonna just show up every day. So let's just yeah, I really just you know what I'm saying. You don't always want to do things, but it is what it is. It's just you just gotta show up. Right now, price is just in this area. Let's look on the weekly, daily. Closed below this, or we're gonna see if it closes below. I'm assuming it's reaching for this daily gap based on this weekly breakup structure. Maybe if we go on NAS, we can see a more cleaner breakup structure on that 1 week, on that weekly chart. Yeah, so this weekly candle broke above. Now it's retracing down into this daily, which is right here, right here. Uh, You guys can see the difference between price. So, where my mouse is on the right is on the NAS 100 chart, and on the left is the futures chart for Nasdaq. And you see the price point. It's the same exact thing, but they're way apart, which is something you'll see. Like this number is like 100 off. But anyways, so I think overall, it's bearish. Price is reaching for these lows. Currently disrespecting. Definitely going lower. I guess we could try to catch some type of continuation. If price, where did, um, price broke this 15-minute structure. It went down, so now it's retracing up into one of these gaps before continuing down. So we can look for turtle soups on the 1 minute on any of these. We do need a full turtle soup though for us to go into these cells. We need a full bing, bow. You get what I'm saying? We need that liquidity sweep. We need that nice break of structure. Anyways, back to what I was saying. You need that clean break of structure, and you need a retracement into something, but there needs to be a gap. The entry doesn't need to be on the gap, but I do want there to be a gap to indicate strong bearish movement within these zones. Because I think price could reach this low, but it does need to retrace beforehand. So maybe if price consolidates until here, until the session, then I'm gonna be waiting for price to enter the 30-minute, even if price entered one of these 5 minutes already. But if I can get a sell beforehand, that'd be cool. um, but yeah, so I'm gonna be setting an alert here at this high, because that's the next thing like anything I'm looking for is gonna happen after price comes up here. So in the meantime, I'm gonna pause the recording and yeah. And I would like to add the only way I'd look for buys is if this gets swept first and then goes on its way up. So I'll also be putting an alert here. And so on this line we could put Y, 5 minute turtle soup, 1 minute turtle soup buys if 5 minutes. 1 minute turtle soup buys if 5 minutes. And this can be at the top, and then now it's this line. No, it's this 5 minute first. Oh, that 5 minute. Get tapped. Ugh, I hate that sound. Okay, cool. So this 5 minute got tapped. This liquidity got swept. This also could be a power of three. This would be a good time to enter on to look for entries on the 15 second. I'm sure you could get some entries. Um, but I'll be looking for an inversion of a gap or a break of. That's a little higher. This would be a good area to look for 15 second entries. But I do want to see if this 1 minute closes above or below. Because there's this 1 minute total soup. Oh, this closed above. I still think it's gonna be power of three though. Um, um, yeah. I feel like I should just keep on waiting and not care what happens before and just wait for my session time because I feel like it takes too much energy to like look at this chart like this every time and like unintentionally trade before my market, before my session. But let's see what happens. I am suspecting that price comes up here. Um, and so for that to happen, I think price is gonna go up, but I still think it's power of three because of that 5 minute. So this is gonna inverse, and if this inverses, then I'm taking this trade. Twenty-one, 35475 150. Damn, that's a big drop. Okay, I'm gonna have a limit order then, cause that's crazy. It is. That's probably where that 15 second entry could have been somewhere over here. If this closed a little closer to here, then I'd be okay with it, but I'm gonna re-enter on this inversion. I might do it a little more risky. So now this is gonna be the next target, which is that 5 minute high, and then you can look for buys after that. This or that. These are the two take profits. Once these get hit, then it's pretty much over with for this move. I kind of want to make this more risky though. So like this, like that, and then risk 100. So 10 contracts. Or no, I'm okay with this trade. I want to test out this tight stop loss. I want to, because I mean, this doesn't make sense because there's no reason for this inversion to get respected so much to where it doesn't go above. But if it was a fair value gap, it makes sense. This technically is a fair, yeah, I think this would be good. But it's also close to the 50% range of this. So maybe that should be my entry. But I'm confident on this inversion. But for safe measures. Eh, yeah, for safe measures. So power of three plus this. And turn on a 50% of a fair value gap plus an inversion fair value gap targeting sell side liquidity. So once this gets triggered, then I'm gonna take 5 off here and then 5 off of here. Or 5 and then 2 and then 3. Or 5, 3, 2. But once these get hit, then I'm gonna look for buys. And the thing about these trades pre-market is that they actually give clean setups. Like this is clean. Oh, there's this 2 minute gap, but 2 and 3 minute aren't respected as much as the 5 minute. I still think this 5 minute is gonna get tapped. I'm gonna hold my position, just hope it gets filled. There we go. Tapped into. Now we wait. Hopefully price respects our entry. Oh, I'm in 6, not 10. So here, oh, I am in 10. Now I'm in 10. Okay, it didn't. It just didn't get all of my contracts. So this was a quick trade. Okay. Um, but yeah, so that power of three move, damn, it really disrespected that. Why do I keep it? That's okay. That was good. That was a good trade. That wasn't a bad trade. Although it was out of the time zone, that was the only bad thing about it. So that didn't make it A plus. But you had the 5 minute gap, 1 minute liquidity, power of three. The targets didn't get hit. Um, it closed below this, which is why I'm confused why it went down. But I'm gonna just wait till my trading time. Um, so pre-market analysis is bearish. Just waiting. I also want to see what happens on the 30 minute to see if this gap gets filled. I want to see this 15-minute gap get filled. And I also should have known that that was going to keep going up because price still was going to go up into this 30 minute regardless, whether it was going to fill it or it was going to come back up to tap it. So I should have waited. Um, there's another gap up here. So if price closes above that, there's liquidity here. So if price closes above this 15-minute gap in the next 9 seconds, then it's gonna tell me how it's going up. But I'm gonna step away from the charts and just make this more simpler on myself and not try to trade before the session to help with risk management as well. But yeah, I'm gonna pause the video in the meantime. Now, well, I did say some certain things, but I also do see some certain things that does look nice for Marcel's. We have a 15-minute gap. We have a 5-minute turtle soup. And if we can get a 1-minute break of structure, that'd be perfect. That'd be very perfect. Maybe I'm gonna see something that I might have seen happen before. 21356.00.00. On this break, I go for sell, and then we hold. Wait for retracement. So this break of structure, I think, is the one that not ICT, that TJR uses. He uses a break of structure that just breaks below the low of the candle. I don't know how well it works. I don't know how unwell it works, but I was influenced to try it for some reason. So our entry was right below a fair value gap, which is nice. So that means we have a level that may or may not get respected. I do want to take out one contract here. Two. If this trade lose, I'm done for tonight, by the way, because I also want to start following my one trade per session rule again. Although these trades aren't in my session, they're enough in my session for me to, you know, take accountability for them. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a lot of take profits, isn't it? um, I mean, I'm confident about this to at least here. Two. There's a 1-to-1. I'll take two. How much is this risking? 150. I'll take 75 out here, or roughly. Let's take three out right there. And then I'll take two out here. Now, if this wins, does this mean I'll be trading this break of structure? I'm not sure. But the context of it being what it is, I don't know. It looks like it's working. It looks like it's working. Um, I thought I was in. Oh, now I'm in buys. That's not good. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. I guess I overcalculated. Cool. Well, that one, that was fast. I might have just found something. That was really nice. Um, it also did hit that take profit. That original take profit. Um, I know I didn't end last week good at all. This was a good trade. This was probably an A plus trade. The entry was a little way different, way a little different, a lot of bit different, but it did close below this low, which is another form of a low. It's just getting more intricate. Um, but there were no 1 minute fair value gaps here for me to be afraid of that I thought was gonna get respected. So once price closed below this low, and after it made this high, it was I didn't think about that till after, but it did make this high. But just based off of this. The 15-minute gap, the 5 minute turtle soup, the 1 minute break of structure, and then that entry, I think that was perfect. And I'm perfectly okay with being done for the night. Because I did not want to do this. And this is pre-market too, that's the thing. And right now, market, it's kind of tough to see what's going on. Like right now, it's just tough. But obviously, you get a continuation down unless you see a break above this on the 5 minute. So that's what we'd be looking for. But yeah, um, yep. Started off the week. I don't know how much I gained on that trade, to be honest. I didn't even look at the profit or loss. If I risked how much? It wasn't 150, was it? Rick 150, maybe it was. I'm not sure, but it was a 1 to 1.5. I know that. My final take profit was here, 1 to 1.29. So I think we went break even because I did lose 110. So I at least went a little bit above break even. So a little bit of profit. Start off the week off good. I like to see that. Um, I'm gonna try to do better at making A plus trades and make confining my not confining my restrictions. The same thing. I don't know how to say that. How to word that. I'm gonna be looking to make my strategy better somehow, some way. But yeah, I'm glad I got to catch this trade with you guys. And yeah, peace. Stay productive.